Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. How are you? It's
Good.
such an honor to meet you.
Thank you.
I'm Silvia from Rock FM Romania, and we're really big fans of your work, of your past
Thank
work.
you.
Of course, we're very curious about your new role in the Witcher universe. So we've heard you're stepping into this new world as Regis, a character who's very mysterious, wise, and unlike anything else we've seen so far in the series. As an actor with a career in so many iconic roles, how did you prepare to embody that blend of wisdom and maybe hidden darkness?
Oh gosh, for me it was really as simple as following what was on the page. It was written pretty clearly, and I think the most exciting thing for me as an actor was the opportunity to play in a fantasy world like this, because I haven't done a whole lot of work like this.
What drew you to him, and how did you approach portraying that balance between his humanity and monstrosity?
Yeah, as I said, it was really about the world, even more so than the character. I've never read the books. I've never played the video game. My only contact is with the series. Mm-hmm. So, as you say, he's a new entity in that world. I had tremendous help from the costume design. I had tremendous help from the makeup design. Those two elements, once you get in them, something happens. There's a change that happens. I also had, the Witcher, right? I have Liam Hemsworth as the Witcher and his energy to play off of and that relationship to develop. And there's something interesting about playing a vampire who doesn't drink blood. That's almost unheard of, In
Romania, we didn't hear about that ever.
You didn't? Yeah, exactly. I mean, the only other character I can think of who is similar is the Blade character. Mm-hmm. that Wesley Snipes played, right? Although he has some kind of synthetic blood that his friend Whistler makes for him. So it was a very interesting and unusual idea, and I like that.
The tone of the series is dark, it's intense, but it's also deeply human.
Yeah.
What do you think sets this fantasy world apart from other movies you played before?
Well, it's dark and it's human, but it's also incredibly fun. It's joyful. It's childlike. It's whimsical. It has a lighthearted quality to it, as well as this darkness and this kind of, weird macabre thing that's going on. So it has a lot of layers, and I think that's what makes it different.
If you have a takeout from the entire season, what would it be? What did you learn from this role?
Oh, what have I learned?
Yes.
Like everything I do, I think what becomes clearer and clearer every time I do something different is I don't know half as much as I think I do.
Do we have a song in the end, because we're getting close to the final?
A song in the end about my career and the characters that I play? Man. A rock tune, yeah? That's hard.
If you feel like it.
That's hard. I need time. I have a very deep rock encyclopedia in my head, and I can't find the one you're looking for.
All right, you're just amazing, and thank you for the interview. And we can't wait to see you this season. How you rock and roll it.
Thank you so much, my dear. Have a good day.
It was a pleasure. You too.
Thank you.
How are you today, Sylvia?
I'm very good, thank you. It's really great to see you and to hear you again for Rock FM Romania. Oh. You've got a lot of fans here, and also The Witcher's got a lot of fans here. I feel like asking you now, giving the season 4, given that Jaskier has always been the heart and the humor of The Witcher, like the bar that brings both music and chaos together. How does your character evolve in this season?
He starts the season in a place full of quiet fortitude. He has defined himself by his loyalty and his kindness. But throughout the show in season 4, that lightness that he has is tested. It's been a joy to explore some of the darker depths of the part. I've constantly collaborated with Lauren, the showrunner, to remove some jokes occasionally, to react in what I hope to be a much more grounded way to certain events in this season, and I think it lends itself to a more textured character.
So after everything that's happened in the previous seasons, we see him in a more complex emotional space. How do you keep his trademark alive while showing this kind of depth?
I don't know quite what Jaskier's trademark would be, but I guess what I leaned on was what I see in a lot of people when they undergo tremendous trauma or change. A lot of people will use humor to escape and to bring themselves out of a darkness. And so I tried to balance what Jaskier was going through with his desire, his unflinching desire to make people happy and make them welcomed into a group. So that's where the humor, I think, and the songs sort of play a part. They are there as a form almost of therapy in some ways.
Since you mentioned music and we're on a Rock FM radio station, and music, it's the core part of your character, it's been for many seasons. If Jaskier were to perform live a song, for this season especially, that's bringing so much emotion and different feelings for him, what song would it be? Like, what song it would describe best?
Oh, what song would sum up season 4? Oh, goodness me. Probably Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. I think it's just the sheer sentiment of going, just stay alive. That's very much his journey and everyone's journey throughout the show.
We're really excited to see what happens. From what we've seen so far, you share some powerful scenes with Laurence Fishburne's Regis character. Two very different energies on screen. What was it like building this kind of chemistry?
In a fun sort of way, I think Laurence and I swapped personalities. I think he's a lot more boisterous, incredibly loving, very, very respectful, and endlessly talented. And then he's able to sink into that stillness and sink into the gravity and the gravitas that he has. I'm a lot more quiet on set than I think my character would reveal, and so working with him was just an endless joy. He's the first to laugh, the first to listen, he's the first to comfort, and he's perpetually circling everyone around him, checking that everyone is okay, and having that energy, that very compassionate energy on set, meant that we were able to survive 18 months of quite a grueling shoot.
Thank you. And because Jaskier is often the bridge between heroes and the people of the continent, do you think he understands the bigger picture now, like giving the depth that he has in this season? Or is he still just trying to survive with style, let's say?
Survive with style, I should get that put on a t-shirt. I think it's a little bit of both. In this season, season 4, he's starting to learn the role that storytelling plays in the continent, but also within our world as well. The power that journalistic integrity has. So he's learning to become the storyteller that he's always wanted to be. In season 1, he once said, respect doesn't make history. By the time we reach season 4, he learns that it does.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello, nice to see you again, Anya, Freya.
Hi, how you doing?
It's a pleasure to hear you back on Rock FM Romania. I hope you're doing well and you had a great season. Since we're back for season 4, Yennefer and Ciri face new trials that test their bond like never before. Like, this is how it feels so far. Even though they are separated, their connection is incredibly strong still. How does that bond influence each of your characters this season compared to the last seasons?
You know what, it's the more time you get with them, with anyone. Is, you know, we've had 7 years together, and we're so bonded by that experience. we have the script to be guided by, and then we have an incredible amount of time spent together to kind of like support that work.
How did you feel your characters have been evolving from season 1 to season 4, and what did you take from this evolution?
Freya.
I'm sorry,
we've got the giggles, we need to get that out.
I think that honestly, getting to play Ciri from, age, as in she's, 14, I was 16, and then to now has just been like no other experience. You get to live through everything your character has gone through, and it's sort of it's just in your body, which is kind of special coming into season 4, because there's very little prep required in many ways, because you've lived through so much of the backstory of your character. And for me personally, taking my character from, I very much felt like I was the child in season 1, 2, and 3, and then coming into 4, I finally got to explore Ciri in a completely different environment, which actually enabled me to kind of discover totally new parts of her, which was really exciting, and I needed that, from an acting standpoint. I really wanted to, discovering that alongside Ciri, who she is as a young woman now, was pretty incredible, having taken her from a child.
What kind of challenges did you face this season in the universe of The Witcher?
Not being able to find my daughter. That was the biggest challenge as a character. Actor, I think I don't really know like how it's affected we're so intensely in this world, and it's very dark. There's like big things at stake, and you have to really go there. So it's not until after, when you've done like the Battle of Monte Calvo for Yennefer, you realise that your body's been through a lot.
I feel like I did so much kind of prep that actually it all just kind of finds itself in the moment and on days. Obviously, I would say that the biggest challenge is you do just get certain days which are more challenging because of many reasons, It could be that, I don't know, running out of time on that day, or you're had a really busy week and it's, getting to the end or whatever, and you've really got to find the energy to keep, I think, those challenges kind of come along the way, yeah. The fights, they're always a different kind of challenge because there's more of a clear right and wrong in that, I find. Like, I think I can watch it back and go, oh no, I did that wrong, I need to do that better. And it's a lot clearer because it's physical, So in that sense, in some ways, it's kind of easier because it's more of a right and wrong that you can kind of correct in that way. But yeah, I don't know. The challenges kind of present themselves on the days, I
also think we both relish the challenges of our characters.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's exciting figuring things out,
Thanks. I think so. Wrap it up. So thank you girls very much. It was a pleasure
to. So sorry about.
No problem. It's been a long day for all of us. So good luck with everything you're doing, and so grateful to be in this season.
Thanks so much.
Bye bye.